Stratton, it would become a play frozen in time, and to Lincoln, it took forever to develop.
The rush is getting in on Tobin, and it's almost the way through it out of the pocket. It was almost like throwing a snowball down the chimney. Here comes this ball up, and it's coming down like this.
I was fortunate enough to get there about the same time that the ball got there, and Keith was not in the best position to receive me.
Everything stopped for a moment. It seemed that the crowd, the stadium, everything went blank.
It was a colossal hit you see sometimes if you're down near a football field. But here you could hear this in the press box, way up in the press box.
The noise was like Mickey Mantle hit a baseball, but breaks the bat. And the bat crack, it sounded like you're breaking the wood. Crack.
Boom. Mike Stratton going into him. Then this. Keith Lincoln hitting the ground, and as though expelling air, you know? And we knew that there'd be no getting up.
Lincoln left the game with 4 broken ribs, but the injuries inflicted upon the Chargers' state of mind were fatal.
When Keith went down, it was as though the lifeblood of the whole team had been sucked dry. It was just horrific. It was horrific.
It was part sickening and part thrilling, really. And there was a primal scream from the crowd afterwards. It just changed the whole atmosphere of the afternoon. It was like a surge of adrenaline through the entire Buffalo team.
It was kind of a galvanizing moment because the whole team was electrified, and it kind of gave us some impetus to go back and win the game.
We came back, it was just pounding and pounding. We just beat the crap out of them.
The Bills' defense did not allow another point, and Buffalo's 20-7 victory gave the city its first major sports championship. The city in turn gave Mike Stratton's hit on Keith Lincoln a permanent place in the folklore of the game.
There are guys that are 21 years old that had never seen that game, that their fathers and grandfathers told them, say, you should see that shot by Mike Stratton. It was the best shot in the world.
And though the play can now be remembered among football's most mythic collisions, Keith Lincoln would rather it had remained a lost treasure.
It's something I don't like to talk about. I mean, it was a rather painful experience for me. Yeah, I still have number 56 embedded right here on my chest.
As for number 58, we can forgive Lincoln's memory for being a little cloudy concerning Stratton's number. His views have changed since his playing days.
Well, shoot, there was other things that happened in other games, but after you retired, that you become happy that people remember anything that ever happens. And especially at this time, when it was 30 years ago, and have someone remember that play, I think it's just absolutely fantastic.